I'm no pro, but here's what I know. My name is Demar Cortez. I'm a portrait and wedding photographer based here in Massachusetts. And in today's video, I want to talk about my favorite photography gear setup for portraits. For portraits, I really love a nice creamy background. I like to make sure that my subject is highlighted and the background is nice and blurry. It's a little bit more dim. That's how I like my portraits. And the setup that I use to make sure I get that look consists of these things. The Canon R5, great 45 megapixel camera, excellent for portraits. I've had no issues with this camera since I got it. The price point of this, when I purchased it, was right around $3,000. I don't know where it's at these days, but I'd assume it's around the same ballpark. They do have the R5 Mark II now. I have the Mark I, but still a great, excellent camera. The next thing I like to have in my setup is the Canon RF 85mm F1.2. A portrait photographer's dream lens. This lens is amazing. It has that creamy f1.2 aperture, so you get nice blown out backgrounds. It's super sharp. The price point of this lens is around $3,000 as well as the R5. So we're looking at a $6,000 kit here with just the lens and the camera. So the R5 and the 85mm RF lens f1.2 is such a great setup for portraits, especially if you're outdoors and you have room to use that 85mm focal length however you choose. If you're indoors, I would recommend probably more of a wide angle lens because the 85mm, it is pretty zoomed in. It's 85mm focal length, and if you're indoors with this lens in particular, the minimum focus distance is not as close as some other lenses out there. So if you're in a tight area, this isn't really the lens that you want to go with. But if you're outdoors, this is certainly the lens you want to go with. So when I go on my shoots, I bring my R5, I bring my 85mm, and I might throw a zoom lens in there just in case, but half the time I don't even use it. This is my setup, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm no pro, but here's what I know.